Good evening, guys. Welcome. Rusty Dog here. Oh, I know. I'm committing a cardinal sin. It is Sunday and this is not Elite Dangerous. I know. Couple of reasons why it's not Elite Dangerous, guys. It's too late for that. It's 2200 hours. The ideal time for me to do Elite. I was in Slumberland while that time was passing. So sorry about that. And also, yeah, if I do Elite, it's going to turn out to be a long one, isn't it? So I'm hopefully this one isn't going to be like that. But what I will say is the next live stream that I do after this one is going to be Elite Dangerous. Come what may. Gray, how are you doing, sir? Good evening. Welcome. I'm just running an update on Say Intentions. Turns out it has one, so we'll run that. And we have a new plane, guys. What the? Yeah, I was trying to get a sentence with the word Fokker in it without sounding too rude. Stupid little. Anyway, yes, the Fokker F27-500. I don't know. All I know is this is going to be well out of my comfort zone. I'm just going to quickly look something up. Oh, okay. So this plane first flew in November 1967. Right. Okay. So you can imagine it's out of my comfort zone. How much out of my comfort zone? That is a question we are going to get answered at some stage. Probably from the moment I get inside this thing. So it's got a very appropriate, for this occasion, retro Dutch KLM Airlines livery on it. Because also in this flight sim we have sim update 14, which has landed. And that includes the Netherlands and Belgium. So that should be some scenic, cool stuff. Yeah. Hey Marty, which Fokker are you flying? Well, I'm fucking flying it's the it's in the title there, the F27-500. Yeah, that's what this is. And we're at Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam. I don't know if I'll get this thing off the ground. Oh my god. Say Intentions has just injected the aircraft in. Is he parked? Oh, I'm loving that livery on the back. Look at that. 737 MAX. Look at that tail. That looks cool. Oh, I'm in the way. I feel like I'm in the way, guys. Where's my livery? Oh, we're having to... Okay. I don't know who Evert Van Duk is. No idea. Anyway, this is the plane, guys. This is found on... It's just been released. It's found on Microsoft's marketplace within the sim. And I don't know how study level it is, but it looks like it's pretty detailed. But here's the thing. It was £12 40 something. £12 41 or something. So let's do it. The plane I wanted to try was the Mad Dog. I've never flown the Mad Dog. It's the MD-88 Mad Dog. And I thought, yeah, let's go to their website and have a look. Yeah. That was a little bit too out of my reach. So quite an expensive aircraft. I don't know what it was. I think they've got it on offer as well, but it was still like 70 something. So maybe another time for that one, because that one I wanted to have a look at, because it's also analog like this one, you know, a lot of analog instruments. Now, I don't think I can, oh, can I interact with this? I've got a little hand thing. No, the hand seems, okay, it's not removing the chocks or anything, that's a shame. I don't know whether it did that or not. Man, this plane, 1967, guys. Can I even get it off the ground? We have a checklist. So, should we take a look inside? I think we can open the door from here. I think we have to get in through the cargo hatch. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I believe... Yeah, okay. Oh, the cargo's here, and then... Right, welcome to 1967. Oh, we got luggage. Yeah, safely stored. That'll never move. Right, I think I'm gonna need to duck down a bit. How do I do that? How do I duck down? Oh, there we go. Oh, 19, yeah. Mad joke. Oh, hi. Oh, sorry, I got you. Everybody was green. I thought you were all the same person. Yes, hello guys. Hello, Mad joke. Yeah. I don't know how I found this window in my ability to get to the computer, because I haven't been able to stream anything the last couple of days just because of bad sleeping hours and the lack of. Alright, so this is what's back here. Crew jump seats, do they work? Probably not. And you'll notice the back seats have got extra headroom, extra head cushioning, so that on takeoff, I guess, the passengers are not going to smack their heads on the back of the wood there, because they don't have wood here. Oh, it's an Airbus A321 going up. Do the curtains work? No. Right, let's get into the cockpit, guys. My idea is to try and see some of Amsterdam and Belgium. Perhaps not in this plane, but certainly... Oh my god. It's a Dalek control room. Right, I believe engines, lights, radios. That's all I know. Oh, we got beacons. Beacon there. We got the comms there. The nav. So we got VORs and whatnot taken care of. I believe this plane can do ILS as well. It does. It doesn't. I don't think it captures the glide slope though, but I think you can fly it to the glide slope. I don't know. Oh boy. Hey, for 12 quid though, look how worn those knobs are. That's what she said. It's all dials, guys. Oh, do we have a Garmin? Oh, hello. I wonder if we get choices of different ones. Ah, they've retrofitted a Garmin in here. What the hell is that? I don't know. Oh my god, look at this, guys. See, when it's not all needles and dials, it's easy to keep an eye on things, but you know, you've got to keep an eye on all these needles, make sure they're all in the greens and all within acceptable parameters. And this, I have my airspeed. I don't know what this thing's called. I know what it does, but I just don't know what it is. It's like the Event Horizon thing, isn't it? Altitude, you've got your thingy there, which I'm assuming you can change here, yep. Your compass thing and your headings and your stuff and your climb meter thing. Brakes. clock, which is okay, running. Autopilot, auto disconnect. Where is the autopilot anyway? I just no clue. What? Air temperature. Okay, so this is outside, right? So we're looking at about, I don't know, what's this, 15 degrees outside. PSI for what exactly? On both sides. Flap inhibit. What's that? What is that? The pressure for? Gearbox. Oil pressure. Okay, makes sense. Oil pressure. Fuel flow for both engines. So you got oil pressure for both engines, fuel for both engines, and temperature, I guess. I don't know. Oil temperature. Well, what's this then? C times 100. All right. And oil pressure, all important. Without that, you ain't going too far. Revolutions, okay, revs. Increase and decrease something. A synchroscope. Yep. The synchroscope 3000. What's all this? Trims. Okay, so we have rudder trim, aileron trim, stabilizer, flappage. Oh, look at the flaps. 11.5, 16.5, 26.5. That's amazing. Autopilot master switch. It is a massive lever. And there's your RPM control friction. I guess this is the throttles. And I believe we need to also, where are they? I think there's a couple of things. Oh, maybe I can see it from here better. Oh, okay. I saw on a video, pretty sure that there was 2 levers down on these corners that we had to enable. I don't see them here. Why? Is it a different variant of the plane? I think there's a freight variant and this passenger variant. This is called the Friendship. Hey, very Will. I've had yeah, it's been a decent day. I got a surprise Sunday roast today, which was unexpected and very welcomed. Have I given up on DW3? No, not permanently, I don't think. I will be, my next stream will be Elite. My next one will be Elite Dangerous. Whether it will be Distant Worlds 3 based or not, I don't know. But I do have a task I need to do in my system. I need to build a platform in my system. I need to authorize the building of a platform, guys, so yeah, I need to do that. Right, cargo door unlocked. Okay, should we see if we can do anything with this? I need to also fly a flight plan. Now, I don't know, I mean, look at this plane. Do you think it's going to take sim brief? I mean, this might, but I don't know. Let's have a look here. Oh, this is any builds. I recognize the tablet straight. Oh, of course it is. Yeah, it is. This plane is. It's available in Microsoft's marketplace. But yes, of course, it's any builds. I recognize the tablet immediately. Oh, right. Do I have to link up with... Oh, dude. I've got SimBrief. Streamer mode. That's good. They should have that in all planes. Right, let me do my navigraph.
010 Foxtrot, descend.
Oh, we've got, look, we've got more. We've got this. We've got the is that a bigger screen?
140, arrow cutter.
And now, same size. And you? Oh my god, that's already powering up with its SIM card. WASM module not found. Oh, that's not going to be good. Let's go with PMS. We'll try all of them. Alright, let's do Navigraph, guys. I'm just going to scan this thing. And I need to sign in with Navigraph here. Approve. Okay. Right, so when it says my SimBrief ID, I'll have to get that. So SimBrief. So is it asking me that because it can import SimBrief? I think if we can fly to Antwerp, is Antwerp's in Belgium, right? So we can go there. I'm getting ahead of myself here. As if I can even get this thing off the ground, but okay. Right. Also, oh, sugar lips, guys. The air-rack cycle has updated. Damn. Okay. I'm just updating it on SimBrief here. Right, give me 1 second, guys. Just gonna quickly pop in my info here. I don't know if I need to cover it or not. I can't remember, but just in case. All right. So that's SimBrief connected, Navigraph connected. So I should be able to go into charts now and click on this one. Now let's just click on anything. Okay, great. Ooh, that's not the right charts though. That's not Navigraph. Is it? Doesn't look like it to me. Aye, now we're talking. Yeah, so that wasn't Navigraph charts. This is something else. This is from a different location. Yeah, I can tell because the fonts are all different. Look, I don't remember the supplier of these charts though. I don't remember who they are. Obviously I'm going to run Navigraph. Perfect, lovely. Okay, map. Yeah, we're busy. Ground. We've got cabin lights. Oh, right. We can change how bright they are. So ground power, let's connect that up. Pitot cover can be removed, chocks can be removed. We have a close all doors there, that's nice. We have a front left and a front rear door. Let's have a look. Ah, yeah, I need to set up cameras, don't I? Okay. Remember, yes, thank you, Marty, yeah, I did that. Hey, Von Doodle. I thought you might appreciate it. Yeah. It's 12 quid, by the way, this plane. Cost me 12 quid on Microsoft's marketplace. Look at this. Out of my depth, guys. I mean, if I alter the trim here, does it do it on both sides? Of course it does. Of course it does, it has to. Right. So guys, let me just set up some cameras. So let's go straight into this view. Oh, we have a plane going up. Right, so let's set up some cameras. Basically setting up keys to start with. Unless, how do they already know how to put this in? Overhead comms. How do they know already? F27. How do they know this? The plane's new. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we're going to these views and we're just going to assign buttons to them so that I can get to them quickly. Co-pilot, I am going to need a co-pilot view this time, I think. because, man, this airport is busy. By the way, we're not on real time, as you might have guessed, because it would be night time, but we are on real world weather. It is the morning time at the moment. I think there's some stuff on the co-pilot side. Yeah, down here. Where this? Is it this? No. This. Pneumatic de-icer. There's buttons on this side that I need to access. I wonder if they have a camera for it already. Let's have a look. That one. That one. That one. Yeah, I prefer that than the co-pilot view. Overhead comms, overhead electricals, fuel and de-icing. That's on the co-pilot side. Alternator panel, controls and pedestals, pedestal levers. Yeah, all good, but yes, we're still not getting to the one that I want yet. I think it's something to do with the fuel. Is it this? No. It's something to do with the fuel, I think. There's like 3... Well, maybe it's not fuel, I don't know. But there's something on that side. When we do the checklists, if we need to set up a camera for them, then we will. So there's the lighting. Alright, so let's have a look at the ones that we do need. So, co-pilot instruments. Sorry, this one. Is there anything here that's not on the captain's side? I'm not sure. So engine instruments right in the middle, that would be a nice quick view that we can have. So we'll put that on 0. Overhead comms, absolutely we need that one. So that's going to be my usual, which is numpad 5. And then numpad 6 will be anything that's further up from that. That's how I have it in the Boeings and the Airbuses and stuff like that. Captain Zayed, hey, do I use FSR in your settings? FS Realistic, you mean? Yeah, I am using that one, yeah. I've got FS Realistic Plus. Fuel and de-icing. Let's set that to... I want it to set to a high number because it's not one that I would use that much. If that makes any sense. Alternator. No, I don't need a panel. I don't need a key press for that. I can get to it. Same as with the controls. Same as with that. Don't need that as a camera. Actually, that would come in pretty handy as a camera, just in case I need to make some precise movements. So let's set that to 1. Oh, so this is the autopilot. Okay, let's set that to 3 because 3 is my autopilot panel on my other ones. Circuit breakers, I'm not checking all of those, and I don't think they're even modelled. General cockpit, so this would be like the jump seat kind of thing, so I'm going to assign that to Alt 0. Fire panel, that's for just testing, fire tests I guess. Pressurization, yeah, gonna need a thing for that, so let's call it 2. See, that's on his side, not on my side. And interior lighting, let's set that to... I probably don't need a camera for it, but let's set up a shortcut anyway. Let's set that to... delete that. Let's set that to 4. And now, the spot view has to be... this one, home. like to set up some internal cameras actually, but I haven't got time for that at the moment. I maybe should set up a couple, you know, just on the wings. Right, if we go to the pilot view, I think you guys, if you watch my stuff, you know what's coming next. I'm going to create a new camera. And we're going to do an adjustment here. And first thing is to go forwards. Trying to keep center. And I have failed to keep center, so I'm going to zero it out myself. Oops, wrong one. I keep pressing tab to go to the next field. That was absolutely the wrong way to go. Let's do it again. It's X I need to zero out. Oh. Remind me to disable that gyroscope when we come out of this. Right, also we need to go up. Okay, now can we just zoom back a little? And something like that. Let's save that camera and let's call it peek over. It's a camera I always set up, but one I never use. Yeah, well, it's not that I never use it. I do actually use it. And let's give it an assignment, which will be the spacebar. So if I go back to pilot, probably I can just quickly. It's like just, you know, just lifting your ass off the seat and having a look over. Okay, so we've got that, and let's set up a couple of cameras on from the windows. Maybe set up 4 here, one on the propellers, and one which is up and down. Oh, the engine is really forward. Oh, okay. These are my frontmost seats. My arse is in the seat. So they don't have like wing things here. So I just did this manually. That's not going to work. That's not going to work here, guys. Unfortunately, I keep falling for that little trick. But if I want to set up proper cameras, I have to go here and create, and I suppose we can have it when cycling through views, but I'm going to say no. Right, adjust. So we have to do it this way. Now, can I come back through the plane? I can. Okay, good. So we're just going to get to the first seat, which I think I'm just... Okay, and we want to go down. No, not pitch down. Not pitch down. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. We want this down. Okay, so if I was sat in this seat, my head would be probably about here. I now need to be putting myself in that seat. Look at the fabric. Fabric textures look nice. Can be quite sensitive at times. Let's go down and forward. Is it, or has forward become? Yep, forward has now become right. There we go. Okay, and we go back. Next. And we're just going to call it left wing front. Front? We can do front, guys. We can do front. Left wing front. And the key for that is going to be Alt and 1. Right. I don't think we can duplicate this, can we? Can we? Yeah, but if I duplicate it, I'm going to need to call it. Let's try. Uh-oh. Okay, it doesn't let you do that. You have to delete everything. So right wing front. Shortcut is going to be Alt 2. And of course we're not in the correct camera position. So we're going to make that adjustment now. So we want to switch this from -90 to 90, correct? It won't let me move the cursor around inside. There we go. Okay, so now all I need to do is go forwards. And if I can just pitch it down just a tad. There we go. And that's it. Just click save, and that's that done. No, it's not left wing. No, no. Hey, Robert. Hands on ta. Hi, guys. Oh, FSR graphic settings. Sorry. Yes, I'm using FSR 3. Yeah. I set up in the Comanche down axis on joystick toggle. The next panel up. Okay. Yeah. I know. I don't need to set up like a ton of different. Like I could duplicate this camera now, and then just go a bit further back, a couple of seats. So, for example, now we've got left wing. So we've got left wing and right wing, which is nice. It's rotating that way though, which is fair enough. So if we go back to left wing and go into edit and come down to duplicate and then edit, and we're going to call it left wing back. And what I mean by back is it's looking at the back of the wing, not necessarily the back of the plane. And the shortcut for this is going to be 3. And the adjustment, I should have set up the shortcut afterwards. I can't believe how many planes we have here. Right, so now we've got to go left. And we just keep going through the windows until we get to the back of the wing. We are moving on the X as well. Not too much, but we are. I don't know if we can get a view here where we're going to be looking at flappage. We've come too far. We've come too far. I mean, maybe if I just... It's not... The views aren't great from this plane, what can I say? So let's do a save there. And then we can do the same. Now I can duplicate this and do it on the right hand side because I'm now aligned with the right seat. So we can do that one. So we can now duplicate left wing back. Edit it and call it right wing back. and let's go into the adjustment, and it's basically just a case of turning the yaw from minus. You have to put your cursor bang on, otherwise it won't do it, into this, and then we'll just go forwards, I guess. Yep. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be bang on or any such thing like that compared to the other side. It doesn't have to be that. And we'll save that one. And the final thing is to just set up the key. So, at least now, if we fly, we have front left, front right, rear left, rear right. It's always nice to get one where you can see the flaps. I mean, there is a flappage. There was one, wasn't there? Oh yeah, external. Yeah, we do have a flap one here, which I suppose we can set up on key number 9, because I don't have that one assigned. Alt 9. If we want to see the flaps moving, we can. It's not going to work right now because the hydraulics are not on. So, the whole point of setting all of that up, let me get rid of the toolbar, is because I wanted to see the front, the doors that were here. And the only way I can do that is here. So there we go. So I don't know. I think it looks like it's here. So what I'm going to do is, will they open? Yeah, so that's a cargo entry. We've got to get in through there. I don't know if we can. That looks a high step up. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, you got no chance of seeing the flaps on this. No way. You have to look through there. Yeah, look. There's no. Well, actually, these are the earlier ones. The flaps are here, but you got no chance of seeing them the way they have it set up here. Oh, lovely. We're flying already. Yeah. Okay. I like the sounds. Sounds are good. Can't hear the back one, it's too far back. Fuel truck and baggage cart. Does that call it from GSX though? What I don't know is if the plane is running on the correct air rack cycle. Sim brief import. Lovely. Okay guys. Well, I don't have a sim brief flight set up yet, but I will. We'll set it up from here, Amsterdam, Schiphol Airport, to somewhere in Belgium, I guess. I don't know how far that's going to be. I think the flight ceiling on this plane is 27,000. Yeah, I don't know how it does that, Bondoodle. I don't know how it does that. It just... As soon as a new plane comes out, they must get told, or I don't know. Somebody must be telling them. All right. This is like working what, Zonta? This is like working on a fridge truck with the background engine noise on all the time. Yeah. I mean, this is a busy airport, and this is like, what would it be? It's 5 minutes to midnight here, really. But I didn't want to do nighttime because you guys are not going to see anything, and the whole point is to look at Amsterdam and, you know, the new stuff. So there's the relative size of the plane compared to the airliners and the towing truck here. Right, guys. Yeah, again, too much frickin' head movement with this FPS realistic. I think maybe for this flight we should turn off all of that stuff. Get it all switched off. Because it's too much. See, this is just me twisting, doing the yaw, you know? And look at this, what it's doing. Unless somebody has come up with, where is FSR? unless somebody has come up with a profile for this one. Well, there's one here. Let's download it anyway. Now, how's the movement? Oh, somebody's turned it off on this profile. Okay, so I want to test the landing gear hitting the ground. So it's touchdown on the main wheels. Okay, that looks okay. And touchdown on the front should be a lot more minimal. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do the back wheels again. Alright, let me turn that down just a tiny little bit. Try again. That seems like it's worse. Is that worse? I don't get that. Okay, I guess we have to turn down the... maybe the master. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't like it too exaggerated. Alright. Right, guys. Checklists. Okay. So preliminary. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Tech log. Yeah, let's forget all that. Landing gear lever is set to down. It is. I can see it. Flaps are up. So I want to see how interactive this is. If it all works, it looks like it is. Instruments cross-check. Yeah, you don't get any arrows for this one because it's just basically everything here. Exterior walk around to perform that. Well, we did an exterior walk around and I have exteriored this plane. Right, aileron condition. Inspect the condition and movement of the aileron. Oh, you can do that? Okay, hold on. I didn't know you could do that in this plane, but okay, let's have a look. How am I supposed to be able to reach up there anyway? Let's have a look at the flappage. Okay. Yeah. Not moving the flaps obviously because they're hydraulically operated, but the ailerons, if we can get there earlier on, get it? No? Sorry. Okay, we can. We have grabbage on that. Anyone got a ladder for the rudder? Big ladder? Yeah. Suddenly I'm 20 feet tall, but it's working. It doesn't matter that it's been... Yeah, okay, good. Put my face onto the APU there. Melt it off. Yeah, they're not going to move hydraulics. Only if I put the hydraulics on I can move them. I actually don't know. Oops, wrong ones. It doesn't matter if it stays there. Okay, that's fine. Make sure there's no hydraulic leaks, guys. It's not bad for 12 quid, guys. I think for 12 pounds, this thing's a steal. And it's on a bit of an offer at the moment. I think it's 10 or 20% off or something. What's with the propellers? How do you mean? I know they're pretty big, like. Oh, I wanted to get the doors open. I wanted to see if I could walk in. I think we should be able to. Hold on, guys. Let's open this door. Yeah, see, look at my wheel now that I've been messing with the ailerons. Okay, let's have a look. Round. And let's see if it lets me go in here. Oh, you bastard, why haven't you opened? Oh, do they close when I go outside? It seems to be. Okay, well, as I was able to manually operate the rear door, sorry, the front door, can I manually operate this one? Ooh. Oh, it just magics me inside, and then it closes the doors. Yeah, the doors are closed. All right, it would have been nice if I could walk up there, you know. You can see the security on these doors, eh? Like there isn't any at all. All right, I'm scared to start this plane up. Is there no door separating? What if these come loose and the cargo boxes fling through the aircraft into here, into the cockpit, and smack the pilot on the head? Anyway, we're in good company here, guys. We've got KLM all around us, and we are in a KLM plane, albeit extremely retro. I'm not even going to try what that does. I'm presuming we can open this window. I don't know. Right, shall we get some power going? Right, we've done the walk around. We've checked the aileron conditions, elevators, horizontal, vertical stabilizers. Yeah, let's just pretend we've done all of this. Pitot tube removed. We've done that. Tire condition. Oh, I actually didn't check that. Tires are fine. Okay, before engine start. Batteries on. Alright, this is where it gets interesting then. Batteries on. External power, we know we have that. That's... oh. So let's just check those off. Engine fire panel check. That is here. There's our artificial horizon there. Right, there it is highlighted. Yes, I've checked it. Is that a fire test? I don't know. Agent low pressure lights out. Let's have a look. Check lights out. Are we still talking about the fire thing? Because you're not directing me anywhere. Let me look somewhere else. Oh, it's not showing me. See, that's annoying. Fuel quantity. Well, here's the thing though. When we do the sim brief, then that might change. But okay, we've got just under half a tank, I think. Okay, so the fuel quantity is over on the first officer's side, not the pilot's side. We have fuel flow on here, but the fuel quantity, which is quite important, sits with the first officer. Weight and balance check. I haven't done that yet. Check weight and balance. And is there an app in here for this? It doesn't look like it. Like, where do I go to put in the weights and balance? Like, there's no MCDU or anything like that here. I have no idea how to do this. Check weight and balance. Like, what do I do for that? Like, how do I tell the plane how much it weighs? There must be somewhere where you can put that. Right, but in a Airbus, and I know it's different, but okay. All right. Air conditioning. Ah, this was the camera that I wanted. air conditioning because it's set here. So I want a camera for this. So when it says set, do we open the vents? Open the vents and put it on half. Whatever. That's me setting the air conditioning. Right, pressurization set. Now. We need to file the SimBrief flight plan for this, surely. Is this... Okay. So this is how we want the passengers to feel, like they're at 5,500 feet. Right? That would be about... I think that's about right, actually. I just don't want it to freak out, because on the Boeing, you tell it what your altitude's going to be, your maximum altitude. And that's how you, that's how you work that out. Now, what does this even say? I don't understand any of this. I mean, the bottom is normal. Do I just leave it there? And this open, is that for these switches or is it for these? Normal and open. Normal sounds good. So we can set this up to, I think 8,000 is probably the most you'd want to do here. But yeah, 6,000 feet is what it'll be pressurized to, right? So I think it's like, when we're at like 26,000 feet, the passengers in the cabin will feel like they're at 6,000, which is breathable. You know, they don't have to... But this rate button, I don't know what this is. It's only my first go, guys, so... Oh, wait a minute. Is this the feet we're going to be flying at? Does this move with this? No, why not? Does it move with this? How do we change this then? This is what I want. That tells the plane what the altitude we're going to be flying at, surely. Airplane altitude at max diff. Okay, so on my first flight, when I don't know what I'm doing, this is what you're going to get. Once I figured out the gaps, you know, the bits I know and the bits I don't know, I'll fill in the don't know bits by looking at videos, and then the next time I fly it'll be better. I just hope I don't get any beeps and warnings that people are going to be getting asphyxiated. Windows and doors are closed. Yeah, they are. Cabin signs on. Okay, you're not going to give me a thing for that? Seatbelt and no smoking signs. Why haven't you see, they don't give you for everything. So, right, so these are the lights. So fasten seatbelts and no smoking. And this is why I didn't need a camera for the lights, because, you know, it's right here. Right, cabin signs is done. Parking brake is set. This one you're going to have to show me. Okay, parking brake is set. Let me just release that. Okay, that's fine. Parking brake set. Brake pressure check. I may have just released some of that brake pressure. I don't know what's good and what's bad. I mean, this needle's not even up here yet. Dunlop. Okay. Comms and nav set. No idea. I mean, comms, navs, I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm going to be doing, guys, honestly, with this. I don't know whether a SimBrief flight plan's going to work with this, because this is for tuning in all the VORs and stuff. But my intention wasn't to do a flight like that. Right, hold on. So let me just see if I can do let me just get the flight plan done. So KLM, the iCow for KLM, you'll be surprised, guys, it's KLM. And we're departing from Amsterdam, going to, hold on. Antwerp, EBAW. Okay, and the aircraft type, oh, how am I going to find this? It's going to have to be F20. Oh, we do have a F. We do have some Fokkers. I've only got the F28 though. I guess we have to wait for somebody to do a. Hold on. Let me have a quick check, guys, on flightsim.to and see if anyone's done a sim brief for this. Fokker sim brief. Maybe somebody's done a sim brief profile for it already. Plenty of liveries. Was this out on 2020? Yeah, it was. Okay. So why don't we have a sim brief for it then? Alright, let me Google search it. So Fokker F27 sim brief profile. See if I can download one. Ooh, here we go. Download. Continue. And it is on flightsim.to. Yeah, the Dyson. I know, right? I can't believe how busy this airport is. Like, if I change the time to 9 o'clock in the morning, which is what I did, does it? I wonder if SayIntentions puts the traffic at the airport based on the time, on the 9 AM time rather than the real time. Now then, how do you put this frickin' profile? Oh, okay. So all it is a text file that contains a HTTPS URL, and then you go to that HTTPS, you right click, or you enter, and that's it. And then click Save Airframe, and that's it. So now, in my list, should be, I'm going to have to do a refresh, aren't I? Yes. So what's it called? F27. Okay. Oh, got to refresh, guys. Hold on. I'm going to let you guys see this because yes, rather than you just staring at this screen. Okay, so my airline is KLM. My flight number is 2627, departing from Eham, going to Ebouw. That's Antwerp. And now we should have the Fokker F27. There it is. Right, what are we looking at in terms of flight time? 55 minutes block. Okay, taking off from 36 left, landing on 29. That's a strange runway. 29. Okay. And generate. Don't be giving me anything over 27,000 because that's not what this plane does. There we go, 13,000 feet initial altitude. Cruise profile, I've never seen M before, I don't know what that is. Airtime, 29 minutes, is that all? Oh my god, by the time I get up it's time to come down. At 13,000 maybe we can appreciate some of the new sim brief update. I'll be longer in the air than 29 minutes, I'll be trying to come down. So, we don't have any SIDs coming in. I'm going to be flying this in all by myself, aren't I? Making a complete dog's dinner of it. So the star is the CUDA to Zulu via Woody. Alright. Well, not via Woody, but Woody's. We're transitioning to Woody, I guess. Alright. There we go. Now what I want to know is when we go to... Let's come back to this checklist in a little while. Hopefully it'll remember where we are. Hello. Hello. Does that look like an ILS frequency to you? Yeah, it does to me as well. Alright. Oh, that... Okay, we need to address the checklist, guys. There we go. Right, so if we go home, SimBrief import. Alright. Doesn't put the flight plan on the thing though. Right, so that's my operational flight plan right there, which is fine. There's the route. And it's CUDAD 2Z going out. So let's go to okay, where are you? I wish they'd written SID and star here instead of departure and arrivals, but okay. How do I scroll this? Is there a scroll? Because I can't see it if there is. If there's a scroll, guys, I can't see it. Maybe because of the brightness of my screen or whatever, but I don't see it. Maybe, can you guys see any scroll bar? Okay, I don't know how it's scrolling now. Ah, I have to drag. Okay, so we're looking for the CUDA to Zulu. Here we go. CUDA to Zulu for this one. So this is runway 36 left, which is what we've been assigned. So that means coming out and going on to Woody, which is here. So we're going to have to do a turnaround. How the hell am I going to fly this, guys? Okay, let's see if we can get them. Let's see if we can get the thing imported here. So flight plan. Where's the rest of the buttons? Where's the rest of the buttons? No. There's normally an import button here. click back onto this. Load procedure. Departure. Runway. Oh. I don't like that we've got this pilot breathing thing. Guys, I have to disable this. It's just getting on my tits chronically. Why people want this in their profile, I do not know. It's insane. It's insane that somebody would even want that. Right, what are we looking at? Cuda to Zulu. Why does it stop? Oh, okay. Sorry, we're carrying on. Right, Cuda to Zulu, runway to... Yeah, transition. What do you mean none? Have you got Woody on here then? Okay, fine. And now we need to click on here and we want insert before. And we need BNT. That's all I know. It has to be this one. And then that's it. It's direct into E-bound runway 29. Can we put the runway in? I guess not. You bastard, you're there! It's there, the flight plan. I already put it in manually now. I've done it manually. The only thing is that I don't have is runway 29. I don't know where that is. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Why won't it let me come into runway 29? Like if I click here, approach, will it just let me have a runway? Let's do ILS 29. And 1, okay, whatever. As long as you know that we're coming in on ILS 29, then I'm happy. Okay. This is all going to go wrong though, right? Don't worry. This is all going to go completely wrong. Wait, this is our runway up here? Huh? Maybe we should import, guys. Maybe we should import the flight plan. This doesn't look right to me. We're supposed to be taking off and then going... Alright. Let's import the flight plan, see if it works that way. Yep. Alright, now let's go back and see what it looks like. Probably... I was going to say if it's exactly the same, then I did it right. Yeah, I don't get this. See, the first leg is the purple one, so I did get it right. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me at all. How is this working? How is this working? Why is this like this? I mean, I can get round it, I think. I can just take off. And once we're in the air, I can go to the flight plan. And then go to Woody, which is the next one. Just click on Woody and then just do activate leg and just do it that way. Well, let's just make sure that the leg I've got right. Yeah, it is. It's correct. Ah, USR. That's a user waypoint. Do we want that? This is a user, like me, waypoint. Yeah, user. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so we've got say intentions. Let's load up a new flight now. Seeing as how we've got this in. Now, ATIS is 122205. Everything's just gone spookily quiet, and that's because we reloaded say intentions into a new flight, so it has to re-input the traffic again.
SE on initial contact. You have information India. Amsterdam Airport, information India. 2255 Zulu. Arriving runways 22, 27, 18 center, 18 right. Departing runways 22, 24, 18 left. Wind 310 at 4. Visibility 5. Sky clear.
We haven't even got the right runway.
5, dew point 4. QNH 1017. Transition level 50. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Departing runways, guys. 22, 24, and 18 left.
Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Amsterdam Airport.
You know what that means, right? That means we have to file a brand new flight plan, re-put it in again, and then redo say intentions again. All right. We can do this, guys. We can do this. So let's go into edit flight. We're going to force the runway to what it said, which is 18 left. That's one of the things it picked. So it's going to assign new SIDs and stars. Find a new route. And generate the flight. And then let's go to the tablet. What I should have done was listen to the ATIS first to get the active runways, and then go to SimBrief and tell it, hey, this is what we want. This is what we want. So, where is now the main screen? Here. Okay, I don't know if it's reloaded it or not. It has not. Where's my routing, guys? Fuck's sake. Okay, this is the new route. That's fine. All right, let's get this one in. Where are you? Here. Ah! Stop doing that! Hyper scrolling. Right. Import from SimBrief. Go. Right. I'll try and follow. What's its face? I'll try and follow.
Speedbird 41 Romeo contact. Dutch Mill Centre on 125.903.
That looks better, doesn't it? A little bit.
over to Dutch Mill.
Yeah, I'll try and follow
Speedbird 41 Romeo.
ATC. This is such a small display though. Right. Now we know we're flying at 11,000 feet. So the pressurization thing, where was it? Here. To do with the camera for this actually. How do I set this? Is that not, that's set to 12, is it? No, I don't know. Is that, that's 1,000? Oh, so that's, it's 2 times a, how is it, what does this information mean? Does that mean 2,000? Or does that mean?
Delta 5128, climb flight level 2.
How do you adjust this? Can you? This rate doesn't look to be changing anything on here, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Transavia 901 November, Schiphol departure.
What is this doing?
Climb flight level 060.
Oh dear. Okay. Let's carry on with the checklist now. Let me just confirm that I'm on the right frequencies. Hey, got steam.
Charlie, ready to taxi.
Scandinavian 72 Charlie, runway 22 taxi via Alpha, Alpha 4, Bravo, Echo 4. Hold short of runway 18 left, then Echo 8 November, Golf 8, Golf 2, Golf.
Schiphol clearance, this is KLM 2627 requesting IFR clearance with information India. I should have said, I've said that all the wrong way around. I should have said with information blah blah, requesting IFR clearance to Antwerp. That's what I should have said. But as long as I know what I should have said, it's fine.
KLM 2627, clear to Antwerp, via the Kudan 3 Echo departure. Departure runway 188 left. Initial climb to flight level 060. Departure on 118.08, squawk 1726.
Roger, clear to Antwerp via the Kuda 3 Echo departure on runway 18 left. Initial climb to flight level 060. Departure on 118.08, squawking at 1726. KLM 2627.
Emirates 2 Whiskey, ready to taxi.
Emirates 2 Whiskey, runway 22 taxi.
Right, where's me squawks? I have seen
Echo
it.
4, hold short of runway 18 left, then Echo 8 November, Golf 8, Golf 2, Golf.
Golfy, golfy, golf, golf.
KLM 2627, read back correct. Ground is on 121.655, safe flight, sir.
Thank you. KLM 2627.
Aboard KLM Royal Dutch Airlines Flight 2627, departing from Amsterdam to Antwerp. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the
Where's me
overhead bins
squawking, guys?
under the
Oh,
seats in
wait a
front of
minute.
you. If you require any assistance, do not hesitate to contact any member of the crew. Thank you for your cooperation.
I thought you was going to say don't contact.
Delta 73, ready to taxi. Delta 73, runway 24 taxi via Alpha 17, Alpha, Alpha 8.
Is this with the cabin pressure? Guys,
24 taxi via Alpha 17.
is this the thing we were looking for before?
Delta 73. 3322 contact tower.
Better open up the other one. There we go. Whoa.
Over to tower, 3322.
Papa Hotel, Papa Whiskey, November, give way to the company citation on your left.
Give way to the company citation, Papa Hotel, Papa Whiskey, November.
Right, guys,
November contact tower on 118.105.
Up to the 4 November Hotel, ready to taxi.
there is...
Lufthansa 4
I have seen the dial already, the display for the squawk.
5 Bravo, Alpha 29er, Quebec, Alpha, Bravo, Sierra 7.
It's got to be up on the radio, surely.
Taxi via Alpha 25 Bravo, Alpha 29er, Quebec, Alpha Bravo, Sierra 7, Lufthansa 4 November Hotel.
3322, give way to the company ahead.
Like, sometimes it's like right in front of me, and I just... Never mind.
KLM743 ready for pushback.
What was it? What was the squawk? 1726.
Push and start the crew.
How the frickin' Nora do we do this?
Roger, pushback approved. KLM743.
How do you even... How do you even change this? This doesn't do anything. Oh, you little shit. Okay.
KLM743 ready to taxi.
Man,
KLM743.
technology has come a long way.
Echo 4. Hold short of runway 18 left. Then Echo 8 November. Golf 8, Golf 2, Golf.
Okay, we're done, and we're on standby,
Runway 22 taxi via
which I think is fine.
Echo 4. Hold short of runway 18 left, then Echo 8, November, Golf 8, Golf 2, Golf KLM743.
Golf, 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 golfy, golf, golf. Right. Carrying on with the checklist procedure. Trims set to neutral. Yes, they will be. Anti-collision light on. Okay, that is going to be here. It's the beacon light. Same thing, beacon light, anti-collision light, whatever.
Runway 22 taxi via
It just
Kilo
means
Bravo,
I'm
Golf
about to
Delta,
start my
Golf,
engines.
Golf
Don't run into me. Right, fuel pumps. Show me where they are.
Runway 22 taxi via
Kind of
Kilo
important.
Bravo, Golf Delta, Golf, Golf 1, Papa Hotel, Mike Echo.
Oh, look at these needles. I love them. Steampunk. Right, fuel pumps.
Papa Hotel.
Power and HPC levers idle and shut.
Kilo Alpha, Kilo Bravo, Golf Delta, Golf, Golf 1.
Golfy, golfy, golf, golf.
Runway 22 taxi via Kilo Alpha, Kilo Bravo,
Okay, done.
Delta, Golf.
Engine start checklist, guys. HPC levers both open. Right, now these, where are they? No, they were white ones.
LM1367, runway 22 taxi.
Oh, I know what it is. I'm thinking of the
Short of runway 18 left.
Mad Dog.
Then Echo 8 November, Golf 8.
It's the
Golf
Mad
2,
Dog I've seen them on. Not this.
Runway 22 taxi.
Right, HPC levers both open.
Hold short of
Beacon and Navi light on. You just had me do that.
LM1367.
Do you have a separate beacon and anti-collision light? No, of course you don't. It's the same thing. I told you it was the same
Give way to
thing.
the Air France A320.
Right, they're done.
Giving way to the Air France A320.
You know what's bothering me though is all this outside noise is it's going to get in the way of me hearing the engine start up.
Taxi via A4 West, Alpha, Alpha 3,
Right.
Bravo, Echo 4.
Starter engine
Hold short of runway 18 left.
selector.
Then Echo 8 November, Golf
Select
8, Golf
engine
2,
to
Golf
engine 1.
Golf 9.
Runway 22 taxi via A4 West, Alpha, Alpha 3, Bravo, Echo 4. Hold short of runway 18 left, then Echo 8, November, Golf 8, Golf 2, Golf
Which-
Delta Midi 1 Alpha.
Which is 1 then?
Papa Hotel.
I mean, normally you would do the
18.105.
right hand side engines first.
Echo Foxtrot.
I don't know about headphones if it has it or not.
X-ray. Give way to the company Gulfstream.
Give way to the company Golf.
This is cool, man. I like this. Oh, it's got plenty of voltage, but we've got ground power, so we need...
EZ29 Yankee Juliet.
This will be for the engine when we start it up, so let's put it on that one.
A19 East, A19 West, Alpha, Alpha 8, Sierra 7.
Engine master switch.
Runway
Start.
24 taxi via A19er East, A19er West, Alpha, Alpha 8, Sierra 7, EZ29er Yankee Juliet.
Papa Hotel, Papa Alpha X-ray contact tower on 118.105.
Is that it?
Over to tower.
Okay.
Papa Alpha X-ray.
Starter button. Press and hold until red light is lit.
KL M705. Runway
Clear
22
prop.
taxi via Alpha 14, Alpha, Alpha 12, Echo 4. Hold short runway 18 left, then Echo 8 November Golf 8, Golf 2 Golf. Runway 22 taxi via Alpha 14.
Wait until engine 1 starter light is out.
Short runway 18 left, then Echo 8 November Golf 8 Golf 2 Golf KLM 705.
Right, wait until it's out. And check engine running within normal parameters.
Contact tower on 1.
Oh, I thought we would have to like inject fuel or something. We don't.
Switching to tower KLM 627.
Okay, I don't know when RPM and JPT are established. Isn't RPM down at the bottom? Okay, I'm just going to say that that's it. And also, we can now see here the voltage for the engine. Wait a minute, that's not the right button. It's this one. Alternator on. Oh, fuck off. How do you not give me a fucking... Is it the same as this inverter? How do you not give me a look at button for the alternator? Yeah, we're supposed to do it the other way around, I guess. Because now it wants it on. Or whatever. Right, so what was the procedure again? Do we have to go back to start?
Clear prop.
I'm going to put the inverters on anyway. Hey Mark, Godfrey, how you doing? It's not bad for 12 quid, man. That's it, and then engine master goes back to safe. Okay. Remove external engine power. Well, we can turn that off here. And we'll also remove it from the tablet. Starter light is out. Yes, it is. Anti-icing, forget. Probe heat. Turn on. Window heat. Can't be too far away from probe heat, right? Alert lights out. Check all alert lights. Okay, where are they? What are these? I don't know what these are for, guys. Locked, unlocked, below lock. Okay. So we don't need push and start. Well, let's go to ground. Even though that's not the frequency they told us, but... Okay. Default ground, this is KLM 2627 requesting taxi to runway 18 left. Was it 18 left, guys?
KLM 2627, runway 18 left taxi via Alpha 12 Bravo November 2. Hold short of runway 27, then Echo 6.
Roger, taxi to runway 18 left via Alpha 12 Bravo November 2. Hold short of runway 27, then Echo 6, KLM 2627. There's our little mappage. There we go, that looks nice. By the way guys, don't bank on me being able to do this, just so you know. This is my first time, so before takeoff, so taxi lights on. Okay, I'm sure I can find those. I shouldn't have said anything, should I? Go on. Direct me to exactly where it is. Oh, you moved it up there. Okay, fine. Where's the landing lights? There they go. Okay. As long as I know where they are. And these are what? Right. Brakes check. Yeah, let's just go that the brakes are going to work. Lap set to 16.5. I don't know. I can't, it's not dragging down. I can do it on my throttle, I guess. Which was my my flaps camera? Because I don't remember. Oh, the fucking tablet doesn't want to drag now. Okay, so it's 9. Right, so how many flappage movements is it to get there? 2. 1, 2. Alright, flappage done. Now what? Light instruments check. I don't know whether these are supposed to be on. I'm hoping they're going to go off when we get in the air and the gears are up and everything. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to ask Gemini, see what this is. Hold on. Okay, it's just going through the answers now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. It heard me say that and it thinks I'm checking my own answers. Ah, it says part of the landing gear indication system. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Gemini. So they should go up when they wait. Yeah, fine. Right, flaps are set. Light instruments. Let's pretend we checked those. Everything's within established parameters. Oh yes, looks lovely to me. Fine. Next, strobe lights on. Strobes. Strobe. I mean, you've asked me 3 times already. We need to put... Okay. Weather radar as required. Point me in the direction of that. That's what this is. That's the weather radar, guys. I'll be dipped. hold scan. Pressing and holding doesn't really do much, okay. Transponder on standby. Actually, yeah, I did set it to not standby. And I know it should have been on standby, but yeah, it is now, okay. Flight controls check. Okay, well, we've kind of done that already, but not really. But I'm just assuming that everything outside works as it should. Pitch trim as required. No freaking idea what that should be set to. I mean, we do have a trim already set here, but I don't know. I'm just going to leave it as it is and hope we can take off. Parking brake off. Parking brake off. Perform taxi and use rudder and brakes as required. Alright, the next thing is in flight. Right, so we don't start this until we get to the runway holding point, because that's when we put the landing lights on. Alright guys, here we go. I'm going to do a full 180 degree turn here. So which is the best way to do that? I guess there's a plane to my left, there's two planes to my left here. Well, we'll just have to go through this equipment, it shouldn't really be there. You know what, I'd like to be looking up just a little bit more, like to here.
Cabin attendants, arm doors and cross-check. Welcome aboard KLM Royal Dutch Airlines Flight 2627, departing from Amsterdam to Antwerp. The estimated flight time is 20
I don't even know where my wipers,
Please pay close attention
the wipers are.
Safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for frequent flyers. Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal fitting into the buckle and adjusting the strap. Keep your seat backs and tray tables upright and window lights open. Take
Oh guys, wish me some luggage.
devices should be stowed. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited. Oxygen masks.
Now I think we need to be turning here.
Secure your mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. Inflate them only after leaving the aircraft. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit.
Scandinavian 72 Charlie contact tower on 118.1.
I find that the whiteness of the livery is too bright. Actually on there it's not too bad.
Inform the crew immediately. Thank you for your attention.
So a couple of those lights have gone out on the front there. With luggage with the flappage and the mappage. Yep.
KLM743, give way to the Air France A320 on your right.
And the flightage. We have to hold short runway 27, don't we?
KLM743.
I think we're turning here, guys. I wish my only wish with Say Intentions is that the map would update. You know, the live map would update more frequently.
Charlie Juliet, Quebec, ready to taxi.
It's my only thing. But other than that, Say Intentions is the biz.
Via Kilo Alpha, Kilo Bravo, Golf Delta, Golf Golf.
This is going to go wrong because I've got to fly this kind of
Runway 22 taxi.
manually,
Kilo Alpha,
get
Kilo
it up to
Bravo,
6,000
Golf
myself.
Delta, Golf Golf.
I have no idea how to work the autopilot, so I'm probably going to be flying most of it manually.
Give way to the Europa 78 KLM 879er.
This is going to be a freaking disaster, having me keep... Oh, this is the wrong way, guys. See, this is again just because the map doesn't update quick enough.
Continue taxi via Echo 6.
It's telling me I'm on the right track, I'm on the right place, but it's lagging behind. So by the time I get to that place, it's already the wrong turn. Especially when you've got so many turns to make. And now I've got a competition with this guy and I'm going to lose. Unless he's turning up there.
Papa Hotel Charlie Juliet, Quebec contact tower on 118.105. Over to tower, Papa Hotel Charlie Juliet, Quebec.
Schiffel ground, this is KLM 2627 holding at runway 27. At least I think I am. I have not seen anything to indicate that I'm there.
KLM 2627, contact tower on 118.105 for departure clearance.
Roger, we'll contact tower on 118.105 for departure clearance. Thank you. Right, I'm just going to tune it on my thing. It said 118.105. That's not the frequency I have here. Oh yeah, it is tower. Okay. Right. Is this? I don't even know if this is runway 27. I could check against Navigraph, but it looks like it must be. Oh, for fuck's sake! Will you tune the tower in? I guess it doesn't want to do that. Let me just check if it's tuned. Oh, it is. Schiphol Tower, KLM 2627, holding at runway 27. It's wanting me to be on the ground frequency though.
KLM 2627, Schiphol Tower, runway 27 is not available. Available runways are
Okay, never mind.
and 18 left.
Alright, let's go back to ground. Before ground, KLM 2627 requesting to continue taxi to runway 18 left.
KLM 2627, cross runway 27, then continue taxi via November 2, Echo 6 to runway 18 left. Contact tower on 118.105 when ready for departure.
Roger, we'll cross runway 27 and continue taxiing via November 2, Echo 6 to runway 18 left. We'll contact tower on 118.105 when ready for departure, KLM 2627. I'm going to change this pilot view, guys, because I just need to change it a little bit so it's just not looking down as much.
KLM 2627, contact tower on 118.105.
Wait a minute, ATC. You said contact tower on blah blah, frickin' blah blah when I was ready. I'm not ready. You said when ready for departure. Right. Guys, let me adjust this view, guys, because it's pissing me off. I know it sounds to me like we've got a shit ton of planes behind us. They're going to have to wait. To be honest, I wouldn't mind being a little bit closer to the windows. But then again, I need to see instruments.
Alpine 7971 cross, runway 18 left.
Oh, this is the holding point. Okay, that's why. Okay. Switching to tower. Are we there? 118, 105, are we there? We are there. Do we confirm it up here?
879er, hold short of runway 22.
Okay. Right. Schiphol Tower, KLM 2627, requesting departure from runway 18 left.
KLM 758 Delta, cross runway 18 right. KLM 2627, runway 18 left, line up and wait.
Roger, have lined up and waiting. KLM 267.
KLM 2627, runway 18 left, winds 310 at 4, cleared for takeoff.
Roger, clear for takeoff, runway 18 left, KLM 2627, thank you. Let's go. This is going to be a disaster, guys, and the disaster begins now. I don't know where the hell I'm flying. That map is way too small for me to be of any use. Sorry, I had to stop the aircraft there. Couldn't see where that frick I was going. I like to have a map in front of me, a sizable one. We don't have that. So those yellow lights are for the brakes. Put those on before we got on the runway, but first flight. Okay, now what do I do? This is all I have to follow. This is the only tool I have to follow where I'm going. And it's way too cluttery. I wish there was a way on the map to declutter. Alright, this will be a disaster, guys. Trust me, it will be. It's going to be a nightmare. So, it is what it is. So the trim is out. Holy Jesus Christ. Gear up. What the hell was that? This thing is lifting like an absolute... Okay, I'm going to try and get the trim a little bit normalized.
Alpine 79er, 71 cross, runway 22.
Brian, can you take over the comms from here?
I'll take over the comms from here, Rusty.
I don't even know which direction I'm going to be flying in here. Like when they give me instructions like headings and altitudes and stuff, I'm going to be just ruined. Let me just try and trim this aircraft out.
Switching to departure on 118.08 KLM 2627. Full departure KLM 2627.
You have to understand though, this is my first flight and I'm not used to flying without a decent screen. I can't see that.
KLM 2627, Schiphol departure identified. Climb flight level 060.
Flight level 060, KLM 2627.
I don't think we're going to fly anywhere, guys.
27, climb flight level 110.
I haven't even got to 6,000 yet. Try and get myself back on track here.
KLM 2627.
Do we have to make that, you know, like flying through rectangles? Do we have to make that for it to turn purple? For the next leg to turn purple? I don't know.
KLM 2627. Contact Amsterdam radar on 124.88.
Contacting Amsterdam radar on 124.88 KLM 2627.
Right, I know we're only at 5,000 feet, but I'm trimming the aircraft out here, or at least attempting to trim out the aircraft.
7. Good afternoon, climbing through flight level 050 for flight level 110.
KLM 2627, Amsterdam radar identified. Good afternoon.
Let me just pause a second so I can just take stock of things. The tracking that we should be on is 165, yes? Or, no, wait a minute. Is it that we should be on 182 and we're actually on 165? Is that what that is? I don't know how to read these Garmins. I'm not a Garmini person. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so if we get to 182, then we'll match that heading that we're supposed to be on.
KLM 2627, expect the Wadi 5 Alpha arrival. Expect to descend in about 10 minutes.
Of course you jest.
45 Alpha arrival. Waiting for 10 instructions in about 10 minutes. KLM 2627.
Not flying over the cities though. Plane feels nice.
Radar Qatari 2 Bravo, flight level 340.
But I really do need a map.
Qatari 2 Bravo, radar contact.
I don't think I want to, I don't, oh, thanks Mark. Yeah, I don't think I want to ascend too much on my first flight. I don't want to fly too high. It's all manual. There's no autopilot or anything here. I've got a feeling we have to bring the focus back as well.
Papa Hotel Papa Whiskey November, flight level 280.
Because I could see the
Whiskey November, radar
the
contact.
dials were in the red a little bit. And that means now adjusting the trim.
Papa Hotel Charlie Juliet Quebec, flight level 250.
Papa Hotel Charlie Juliet Quebec, radar contact.
It's quite a thing, isn't it?
Papa Hotel Bravo Romeo November, flight level 460.
See, from back here I can't see that display. I'm going to need a closer up camera like this. See if we can get back on the flight path. The autopilot, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Approach. Nav. I just don't know. I know we have an autopilot. I don't know how rudimentary it is. It's a 1967 aircraft, or at least when they first came out, it was 1967. Yeah, with the autopilot it'd be easier, wouldn't it? So I'd have to go to here. Okay, hold on. I'd have to go to here. Didn't they have one for autopilot here? Oh, yeah, here. So this is, we've got nav, heading. So we've got heading, nav. Oh, okay. So nav, fine. Do we have one for to hold the altitude? Altitude. Right. And then the master switch is a big lever somewhere. Where was it? It was a big lever to turn it on. Okay, the plane is turning. I've got my hands off the controls now. There's no way it's going to re-intercept that purple line. Because it's going to need to straighten out now. No freaking way! Are you holding the altitude as well? Well, it's slightly increasing. Oh, I think what you have to do is... Oh no, it's normalizing. I was going to say maybe you have to, you know, hand fly this needle to the center and then engage the altitude. So that means if you're going up a little bit, she'll carry on going up a little bit. Oh my god, it's actually engaging the flight. It's doing it, guys. Look at this. Is it going to stay on that magenta line? I'll be dead. It's done it. That means we can view outside. Here we go. Whoa. Oh man, it just pops in, doesn't it? Yeah. Sussed out the autopilot. That means we get to view. Oh, see the red? See the weather? The weather radar. Scanning. We just saw it scan. Okay. Maybe it only scans after a certain amount of time, and if you press the button you can force it to do it like now, right now. I don't know. Well, hot damn.
KLM 2627, contact Dutch Mill on 120.83.
When do we descend? I have got no idea.
Switching to Dutch Mill on 120.83, KLM 2627.
Will it tell us?
Dutch Mill, KLM 2627. Good afternoon, with you, flight level 070.
This is awesome. Is it going to let us know when to descend?
KLM 2627, Dutch Mill, identified DAG.
So this is to descend. This is up and down, right? Look, this is it. It's trimming out. Look, it's trimming the plane. So this approach, this is the approach button, the approach mode. I can't believe it has an approach mode. And then this is the up and down to adjust the... Is this for adjusting altitude though? So it says we're waiting descent instructions in 10 minutes. Because I don't know when it's going to be on here. Let's go to flight plan. And the current leg. There. But you don't get top of descent here.
KLM 2627, contact Amsterdam radar on 124.88.
Altitude 500 feet. Why is it saying that? And these are the trackings we have to be on.
Switching to Amsterdam radar on 124.88, KLM 2627.
203. So if we go back to
Amsterdam radar.
We are on 203.
Good afternoon with you, flight level 070.
Right, come on, bring us down.
KLM 2627, Amsterdam radar identified. Good afternoon.
Bring us into Belgium. This plane's a bargain, guys, for the money. Absolute freaking bargain at the moment. Go get it. Cruise speed and approach speeds. Yeah. Don't know. No idea. I haven't checked anything here. We're supposed to be coming in on runway 29. So the plane can bring itself down on autopilot all the way up until the decision altitude where you can take over. So I can actually take over at 231 feet, but I can take over well before then. So the inbound course is 118. Sorry, 288, 111.75. I'm going to take a guess that that's what I need to put in up here. Oh, is it not going to change? Okay. None of this. Oh, I've got the toolbar enabled. Yep, no, it's confirmed. None of this is... Can't do anything with any of that. Very disorienting to be on the wrong thing. Yeah, it should, but I don't know how to do it, whether I need to do something. See, I've got the transponder here, look, I could have done it on this. They both talk to each other. Is this our inbound course? Yeah, look, glide slope, see? You need the ILS frequency in, and I don't know where to put that. I mean, the ILS frequency, I've put it here. But I've got a feeling that might not be the right place, I don't know. Why is that nav 2? Where's nav 1? What is nav 1, or is this... Are we moving? Yeah. Yeah, so the Netherlands and Belgium got an entire rework. So there'll be a lot more photogrammetry now. More detail on the buildings if you're flying a bit lower. So yeah, a turboprop. Oh. Slight bug they need to fix then. The tail is reversed.
Descend via 45 Alpha to 4000 into Antwerp. QNH 1015.
Descend to 4000.
Descend via 45 Alpha to 4000 into Antwerp. QNH 1015.
And now, is there a way of me... Okay. What I'm going to do is, if I leave all those buttons on, I'll turn off the autopilot and I'll fly the plane down myself to 4000. Well, let me just back off the throttle. QNH 1015. Okay, that's important. Get this thing down to 4000. Quite a bit steep there, but okay. fine. Once it's at 4,000 I can autopilot it again, because all the buttons that I have clicked, because they're mechanical buttons, as soon as I re-enable the autopilot, all the settings that I had should be reset again. So it should carry on doing the heading and all that stuff. Ooh. Oh, hey, thank you, Mark. Thank you for the donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Absolute legend. Thank you. Look how low the cloud cover is. Okay, we're nearly at 4. We're not that far off the course either, so we'll bring it up now, level up. Stick the autopilot back on, so it's gonna level the plane out, and then any adjustments it needs to make, left, right, backwards, forwards, whatever it needs to. No, maybe not backwards. Cheers, man. Cheers, Mark. Thank you. Oh, it's climbing again, guys. Okay, so it didn't. All right, it didn't like that. Did I have to redo the altitude again? No. Okay, so let's kill the altitude. Oh, it's not letting me now. Bollocks. Okay. I probably should have just I can't bring the plane down, guys. There we go. I don't know, it wouldn't do the trimmage. It wouldn't trim. A little bit lost at the moment in terms of where I'm supposed to be. Okay. When you cancel the autopilot, then does it actually cancel everything that you've set? Nope. But why doesn't that? Why didn't it? I don't know. I thought maybe I'd have to bring this button up. Very, very strange. We're going to end up being too high here. It says descend via Woody to 4,000 into Antwerp. Okay. Will I come too far? Not really. Okay, so now autopilot on. Just needed the, I'm going to call it a climometer. I just needed that to renormalize, and it has now. So we're at 3940, which is fine. Question is, do we stay here? 4,000. There's the airport.
KLM 2627, contact Brussels Control on 131.1.
Okay, that'll give us the next instruction. Oh look, we've got a curve, a curly bit to go straight into the runway.
Control on 131.1. KLM 2627.
Wait a minute though.
Brussels Control KLM 2627.
This is runway 29. That's not the right curve.
KLM 2627, Brussels Control identified. Good afternoon, Antwerp, QNH 1015.
It actually's got a little bit of a Germanic accent there.
KLM 2627.
No, look at the see the photogrammetry here, look? These buildings now. And of course all the old stuff like cathedrals and churches, whatever that is all going to be here. Look at that shot. Yes, we are on QNH 1015. Absolute. Amente. Just waiting further instructions. Meanwhile, where the hell, just in case I need it, I won't need it today, but where's the wipers? I guess we better put the landing lights back on. Ah, so the wiperage might be up here. Wing icing inspection, so that's like the wing light, same as the wing light. Engine's looking good. That's the volts on the volts and amps on the left engine, on the right engine, on the bus. Yeah, so bus I guess is whatever's on it, right? Whether the engines are on the bus, whether the APU is on the bus. Is there an APU on this? I mean, I haven't seen one. Oh, we should have armed the lights as well. Oh no, they are armed. Yep. Emergency power. Don't know where the wipers are though. Oh, check that out. 60 frames per second. Plenty of wind turbines there. And quite something, eh? Climage. Yeah, the climage meter. So when the directors...
2627, I need you on an extended downwind for a bit. Turn left heading 065 vectors for the ILS runway 29er approach.
Okay. Turn left heading what? 065. Okay, so we're going to put this... We're going to put 065 in.
5 vectors for the
Which one do I do it on, guys?
KLM 2627.
Which one do I change? I can never get this right. I want to change my heading on the dial here. But which dial is it? Is it this one? Because I can't, it won't let me change anything. Where's the heading bug? There. There. What's the plane doing?
Transavia 77 Quebec, flight level 210.
Yeah, we're just going over the airport now.
Transavia 77 Quebec, radar contact.
We're over the airport. Alright, I don't know where the heading bug one is. I wanted to change it to 065. and then switch the autopilot to heading mode. Which, that looks like the heading bug thing, but I can't. Oh, okay. Is it hidden? So yeah, it's hidden. So now the plane should turn to 065. I mean, we're way above the airport. I mean, we are above it, but we're way above it.
KLM 2627, contact Antwerp Tower on 135.205.
Nice detail down there, eh?
Switching to Antwerp Tower on 135.205, KLM 2627.
Vectors for the ILS 29 approach. I guess I'm bringing this in myself then.
KLM 2627. Good afternoon. Established on the ILS runway 29er approach.
KLM 2627, Antwerp Tower, roger, continue approach.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, because I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to go to flight plan. We're going to come down to EBOW. Actually, that's not what I want to do. So this is already the active leg. It's awkward that we have to do this. To bring the plane down as well. So once I get established here, actually I think we have to just go the whole hog now, don't you? Is we're too high. The altitude thing on the autopilot needs to be released.
KLM 2627, winds 340 at 3. Runway 29er, clear to land.
KLM 2627.
I have no idea where the airport is. Okay, so I'll have to do this myself, guys. It's got to be done manually. I can't work it from the autopilot, and I can't work it from any other way. There's the airport. So I'll just have to do it all visually. Little flaps. First set of flaps coming down. This thing turns pretty well though. Is that it?
Approaching runway 11. Caution! Caution!
that's the RAA, whatever it is, system, runway awareness system. And my heading bug should be at the bottom, 270, 280, up there. So, I'm coming down too much. I'm trying not to descend anymore. And also, how much flappage do I need to land? Yeah, I just needed to match the throttle, I think. That's not enough throttle. The plane just wants to come down. Let's get a lot of throttle on here. Okay. These instruments lighting up a bit more because I find them difficult to see. But balancing throttle with flaps now is going to be my challenge. Arguably, I should have turned a little bit later. I think we're on maximum flappage now. Let's see if I can get some pappy lights going. A couple of red ones would be nice. There's one. There's two. Right, let's point to where we want to ditch the plane. Land the plane. I have no idea about speed. Or how to frickin' stop this thing. Do the propellers go into reverse? Does this plane have that? I know why. I killed the throttles too much too quickly. Yeah, that was fine. I know exactly why that happened, so that's okay. Man, this thing does stop quickly. And it does have reverse propellers. Okay, so all I did was there, I felt like I was really close to the ground. Those buildings look like the apocalypse. Yeah, so what happened there was I felt that it was really close to the ground already, and so I just idled the throttles. I completely idled the throttles, but it turned out that we were higher up than I thought we were. And as such, and I needed to kill some speed.
Antwerp ground, taxi to GA parking stand 101
so,
Golf Hotel. Good day.
Basically, I was too high when I killed the throttles. I should have let the plane descend a bit more. But it's my first flight. I didn't really know. You know, I don't know how to gauge the height off the ground before the wheels touch down. and I was trying not to have the plane stall or do anything like that or overspeed, you know. So when I felt it was right, I just killed the throttles, and it was just a little bit too high. But hey, everybody in the back went, oh! Anyway, thanks guys. Yeah, I tried. Hopefully next time I'll do it myself. But look, we got to Antwerp. That's the first thing. I don't know how, but we made it. And then, you know, we are at the right airport. What's this? Where's this ribbon coming from? Because I'm being told, like, look where the ribbon is heading, right? So look where the ribbon is heading. It's heading off there and to the left, okay? Now, if we go to Say Intentions, it's asking us to take a right. Now, is there anything to the right? Yeah, there. So it wants me to be here. What I don't know is, does this ribbon come from Flight Simulator, or does it come from Say Intentions? There is an option on Say Intentions to have it, I believe so, but I do have it, or I did have it disabled. I'm just going to have a look and see. Oh, it wants me to sign in. Why? How come you haven't remembered me? Sign in. Okay. I'm trying to find now the correct settings, because it's wanted me to sign in. Guys, it's put me on my account management screen as opposed to the settings screen that I would normally be on when it takes me here. Is it this screen? Yes. Found it. So now, is there anything for taxiing? See, now the runway awareness system, I've got some of it disabled, some of it enabled. Okay. I don't know how to turn off. I don't know where to go. There isn't an option for taxiing. Sounds like it's raining, doesn't it? So let me just confirm that it's not set in here. So what would it be? Assistance? I certainly don't want it on. It's just not my thing. Well, fuck. The amount of times I've disabled that only for it to... oh, maybe it's because once, a few flights ago, I used Microsoft Flight Simulator ATC to get to a gate, and it must have enabled that thing. Where does it get the nads to do that? Okay, so it's nothing to do with Say Intentions. Okay, let's go. There's a lot of wavering around here, but we're going to follow what we were told here. Because Say Intentions was the one that gave us the designation gate, and Say Intentions is the one that's telling us where to go to achieve that. Let's go. I like that turbo whine on the props though. Gonna plant a helicopter there, are you? Yeah, I have no idea how we got to Antwerp. If it wasn't for the autopilot, I don't know if it would have got here. But I need to know how to work the autopilot when we need to change altitude. You know, so let's say we're at 10,000 and we've been told to descend to 7,000. I need to know how to descend it to 7 while keeping the autopilot engaged. There must be a way of telling it, change to this altitude. Antwerp is a small airport. I don't know why I figured it was going to be bigger. It wants me in here for some reason. I think we just go to the end where the blue hut is. Can I get a fucking thank you? That's the view I wanted. How tight is that, guys? Yeah, that's what I wanted, that view. To see how much space there was on either side, which was nothing. Let me see if I can figure out how to turn the engines off. Blowout. Is that if there's a fire? Just blow out the engines. Well, turning off the fuel pumps would kind of do it. The fuel pumps. Are they over here? Oh. Right. Okay, so how do you turn the engines off? Haven't I cut the fuel? Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's go here. Yeah, fuel pumps are off. Oh, engine condition. Oh, okay. Is it that's what it is? Engine condition. But how are they able to run without the fuel pumps on? This car's running through there. Yeah, it's the only thing about the geometry, isn't it? You get these apocalyptic stuff. I wonder if I had a 5090 or 4080 Super where you can just turn everything up on Ultra, whether this would fix. Because these should automatically be fixed, you know, correctly rendered when you're this close up to it. You know, I can understand it being looking like this when you're a mile away or, you know, looking at it from a great distance. Okay, so now I want to try something. I don't think it's going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. Ground power is on. Now I'm not officially in walk around mode here, that's the thing. So while I can, and I'm sure there's going to be a GSX update to bring passengers onto the seats, but while I can actually maneuver around like this, I can pretend. But if I actually go into walk around mode, it closes the doors, which is a bit of an annoyance. I guess that's been done deliberately so that I guess it's been done deliberately so that you're avoiding any maybe bugs that there are, you know, climbing into the plane. Although we did actually manage to do it, didn't we? We just walked up to it. So it looks like we're inside the plane now because of the checklist. What was the last thing I checked? If I go to there and then turn out, there we go. So am I inside or outside? Yeah. Now I'm outside. How bizarre. Yeah, it teleports you in. So this is supposed to, I'm supposed to be inside the plane here. All right, so okay, so let's just shut this down properly. So let's take off external power, battery power, and that should be enough. Now, guys, this was a cool plane. I need to perfect my landings, and I need to look up the autopilot on how to change the altitude. It must be something to do with this, like this. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. We've got turning here. We can turn left and turn right with the autopilot. We've got up and down. So there must be a way to do it. I don't think these are working. And it would be nice to have, you know, those larger screen, but where would you put it? It'd be massive sat there. It'd be nice to have this, again, hyper scrolling, hyper zooming. It'd be nice to have this with a brightness button where I can make this screen as super bright as possible so that I can see what's going on. Is it actually cabled in at the back? It frickin' is. Yeah, they've cabled it all in, look. Yep, even the screws and all the fittings. Yep, it's properly cabled in. Now, guys, this... Look at the steering wheel. Let's go back to the main menu. So yeah, the Holland... well, Netherlands and Belgium, we'll have to take a look at that. In maybe one of those weird planes that you can fly like 1,000 feet up. You know, those little, looks like a tricycle with wings. Anyway, so if we go to Marketplace and go to, there it is. Owned. Oh, bollocks. I thought it was going to put the price on still. Anyway, I think it was £12.41. That's what I paid for it. It'll be on my phone because I went through with my card, so it should be on my phone here. So it says NatWest. Yeah, okay, so £12.24. £12.24 for this aircraft. So what's that? $15, $16? I mean, what can you say? Is it worth it? Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. It's absolutely worth it. It's a freaking bargain for that price. And I'm going to show you the variants that we have now. Kenya Airways, man. That's probably not a Kenya Airways accent. They need to flip that. They need to flip the tail thing. You know, they need to do that so that it's not a mirror image on the other side. Let's go back here. So it is by any bills. I recognized it like immediately I saw the tablet because of the what's the other one I have from any bills? Is it the 737 Max? I think it's from theirs. No, that's iFly. What's the other any bills one I've got? Airbus A350. Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, so the gear, wheels, turboprop, Rolls-Royce Dart turboprop. Standard with these and these and other options, I guess, passenger. So, oh, I thought there was a cargo one. Maybe it's in the livery. Yeah, it's a DHL. Is it still got windows though? Oh, okay, so these are just liveries. Yeah, so there's the DHL one if you want to do a parcel run. The Friendship. Then we've got, this is the one we were running today, the KLM Retro. I wish these were grabbable and, you know, or you can move them around. There's the Kenya Airways one. Livery one. There's liveries on flightsim.to as well. They seem to be quite, I don't know, there's a lot out for the FlightSim24 model. So it must have been quite similar to the 2020 model for people to have brought them out so quickly, I would say. We've got livery 2. Maybe these are just fictional. And then we have Wave. And if I go to flightsim.to on my browser, oops, I must have spelled something wrong there. Go to Fokker. Meet the Fokkers. Meet Fokker 27. It's the Mark 500. Okay. So what we have for this, guys, is give me a second. Now, don't bother with these where it just says 2020. You have to go to the 24 ones. So texture improvement for 4K on the cockpit. HD textures, custom lights. Stick to the green ones here. So we've got another livery. Netherlands Airlines, again, be great for the new scenery that we have in Sim Update 14 or City Update 14. Yeah, City Update, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, you can just tell it. 2024 only. Here we go. Agorant. Don't know. National Airways. Don't know that one. Another National Airways one. New Zealand. So I guess these must be like proper ones. Includes bonus cargo version. I don't think the interior is going to be any different though. I mean, I don't even know where this would be. I don't even know where that is. Rio Sul livery. Next page. So yeah, you can grab all of these. Farnair. I don't know what this is. Is that the name? Is that the people who make the aircraft? The Gorant Fokker F27, Farn Air Europe. Then we've got all Nippon Airways, Columbia. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, South American flight out of Colombia, and yeah, that would be cool. I mean, for the sake of what we did, I might as well have just gone direct, you know, from airport to airport in a straight line, and then just worked my way out how to get to the runway when I got there. It's the Airbus A340. Yeah, but that's not any bills, is it? You might be right, man. I don't know. You might be right. I get confused and mixed up with all of the other ones, the Airbuses. Yeah, but it's not Phoenix, then I can't remember who's got what. But yeah, I did. The plane I bought before this one was the 340, the Airbus, and then before that it was the Comanche. Oh, I like that livery. That's nice. Pilgrim Airlines. This is cool. Look at this one. That's a nice livery. I like that. The Pilgrim in green and the airlines in red. Nice, nice, nice. Just ping. Yeah, I'll have to grab some more of these liveries, guys. Looking good. Qatar. Oh, that's going to say that can't be right. The plane's massive. How did we get to here? We weren't here. Oh, I don't know. We've gone somewhere. So yeah, you've got extra liveries to download. Let's have a look and see what the 340 is that I have. Oh, it's Aerosoft and Tolis. That's the one. So if I just do any builds, it is the A350. Yeah. Done. So the one I would like to grab hold of, if I can find the right web page for it. See, they tricked me, man. They made me think it was cheaper than it was, but it wasn't. Because the one that I was looking at was an add-on, a €30 add-on for the actual plane. So let's have a look. See if they give us a link here. Yeah, it's not freaking cheap. See if we get any good screenshots of it. So the one I was checking out, guys, until I found out the price and then I stopped checking it out, was this one. By the Mad Dog. It's the McDonnell Douglas MD 82, and then if you want the 83 or 88 series, I think it's a $30 add-on. But look at this. Oh, does it show it? Okay, 77. Right, so that's about the same price as the, what was it, the 777? Or the, yeah, the 777 from PMDG was about the same price. Check out the cockpit though. See if we can do it like this. Yeah, maybe here. So this is kind of plenty analog as well. But it's got the FMS, which is very similar to the Boeing one. And I love the windows from the cockpit. See, it's got the engines on the back here, look. Don't have one of those. Now this is, if you want like study level hardcore, like this is it. Like I'm talking about like on an older aircraft. Trying to find Yeah, this is a very highly detailed plane. So look at the window configuration. You've got a window smack in the middle here. And you've got these two sides. It looks very, well, I was going to say space shuttle, but the space shuttle's not like this. It's got the two smaller windows at the front, but it's got like 4 windows wrapped around here instead of 3. And again, it doesn't have the big display with the map. The the Garmin's, they're not on this one either. But I'm assuming it's got a pretty more sophisticated autopilot. But look how long this plane is. I'm watching the video. But yeah, this one's all the rage, but it's niche, but it's everybody who flies it, let's put it this way, this is one that you really need to master. You don't just get in and, for me, even though I can fly the Airbuses and stuff, I'm not going to be able to just get in and fly with this. It's a challenge to learn this one. But an interesting one. Oh yeah, one day we'll grab this. One day I'll fly away in one of these. Yeah, so anyway, getting back to ours, which was the I'm going to spell that wrong one day. I don't know what it looks like at night. Let's take a look at it at night. No, let's go Manchester. Just stick it. I was going to say stick it on the runway, but let's go to a parking. I'm not going to put it at the gates because you can't have a jetway to it or any such thing like that. Yeah, Bondoodle, you missed it. Can't be doing that, man. Yeah, I idled the throttles when I was too high off the ground. I thought I was lower than I was. Alright, let's just jump in. The view that greets me. Now, unfortunately, because of this chase plane, I can only turn my light on here. And this is the lights for the instrumentation panel, so we can ramp that up. But this is what I want to look at to see what it looks like at night. Oh, I hate it when it does that. It moves like a millimeter and then it turns to zoom mode. Because you're not bang on the button. See, I've got a no entry sign here or whatever it is. And it's making it look like it's not doing... Oh, wiper! I found it! As a parking mode. Alright, so if we go up to here and put the battery on, I think external power is already available. Is it? Like if I take the battery off the bus, yeah, look at the voltage we've got. So we are on external power. Right, so it's obviously a different set of... Alright, so the lights are lighting up here rather than on under the gauges, but I think the gauges are doing it as well. But up here it's a different set of stuff. Different set of controls. So, internal... I'm looking for like the floodlights. Is it this one? I want to see the instruments light up, not the floodlighting. Okay, well we can keep that one on. Well, no, let's turn it off. And it looks like there's separate dials on the other side. for that one. Okay, I'm going to switch to... Actually, it's not easy to switch to a white and red light. You have to go into the settings on your browser to do that. So where is it here? It's just under that small window on the corner. So if I go to the first officer's view, there's the pitot heaters. Okay. Ah, now we've got this lit up somehow. Or have we? Well, I mean, this has lit up. No, it hasn't. It looked like it had backlighting there. So how would you light this up? Is there one dial for everything here? For this whole panel? And if so... I'm looking for the same kind of button. One that rotates, that has got dim on it. Yeah, how do you light up this? Or do you? Does it have a light? So, where does the volume come into it? You've got three buttons here. You've got the big button, the small button, and this volume button. But the volume button is moving the frequency as well. Okay. Does anybody see it? Yeah, £12 Von Doodle. £12.24. I mean, it's a steal, really. This is lit up. Or is it just me? Yeah, it's an absolute bargain. I mean, there was... Even if I couldn't handle the plane, couldn't fly it very well, or it wasn't my thing, it was still worth spending the 12 quid just to try it, give it a go and see. But yeah, as it turns out, it's fine. There must be like a light that lights up this panel. Maybe something from up here, like one of these. Is that just... This is air though, isn't it? Like there'd be a light that reflects onto this, as opposed to this having lighting on it, because there's obviously no backlighting, and these have got their own lighting, so there must be something for this, he says, when there actually doesn't have to be anything for anything. But usually all the panels would be lit up. That looks nice and bright now. It looks a bit blurry. The screen is super small though. I mean, look, that's too bright. See, this is... No, that's a volume switch. How do you turn the brightness down on this? See, these sound effects of these buttons being pressed. Not a fan. Because it's not real. Yeah, I mean, it is steam flying, and I thought I'd give it a go. You know, because I don't have too many planes like this, except if they are general aviation planes. But a passenger plane that is all, as you say, steam. I don't really have one. I mean, you'd have to go back. It'd be nice to use, say, a Boeing 727 or a 707, you know, to get the steamy dials. Yeah, that would be cool. But look at this. I mean, you've not only got... Look at how many gauges, needles there are. And then you've got all this up here. But it's actually quite simplified. Like, these are your batteries and your generators and your engines panel. This is your lighting panel, including your instruments, right? Oh, there's the alternators. So light on means off then, doesn't it? So they were on all the time. Hello, Captain. Would you like a... Right, and on this side, prevailing at temperature control tower. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, so as I said, above is batteries and generators, ground power. Engines is here. All your engine starting is here. Your lighting is here. Your nav lights and stuff like that. Your landing lights and stuff, and the taxi lights are all up here. This is your radios, all the radio stuff. You probably understand some of this more than I will. So you got, you know, you can fly your VORs, and you've got your ADRs, right? Your beacons and stuff. And you're squawking here, or you can just squawk it on here, right here. So if I change this squawk code to, you know, 5400 and enter that, should, there you go. And you've got your fuel pumps, and then you've got I'm not even convinced those are the fuel pumps. I think it's these. These are the fuel pumps. And then you've got your air conditioning, which I want to set up a camera for, and your pressurization, which turned out it wasn't a problem anyway. I just left it as it was. Cabin pressure controller. So basically setting how much pressurization there is in the cabin. 5.5 is comfortable, I would say. Because if you watch the Boeings, when we're flying up at, say, 36,000, the cabin pressure goes to around 7,000-8,000, right, over here. But we're not flying that high. We can only fly up to 27,000 feet with this. So it'll be a reduced number, and 5.5 seems to be pretty much where we want it. And this will be the needle for the actual cabin. And I guess we need to keep it with it. I haven't been monitoring these ones at all. And then the altitude that we go to. Oh, right. Is this for the autopilot? Because I had it set up to our cruising altitude, and as soon as I pressed the altitude button for the autopilot, it went up. Does this tie into the autopilot? So let's say, is this our altitude? Right, this can be for two things. It's either the cruising altitude, so we were on 11,000, so pretend that says 11, so that it ties in with the cabin pressurization, which is the way the 737 does it, or it's to command the autopilot when it's on. So if we get told, you know, 267 descend down to 4,000, and I change that to 4,000, then does the autopilot follow that? I'm going to ask AI. Look in the PDF. Oh, there's a PDF that came with it? I didn't even see. Let me just ask AI for this. 1 second. Right, so Gemini is saying that the display is likely to be set for the autopilot. Remember I was asking about how to change the altitude? It makes sense to have it here rather than having to fidget. Oops, didn't mean to get in your crotch there, sorry mate. Rather than having to fidget down here. So what's this? Is this trim then? Is this some kind of trim? I want to know what this does then. But this would make sense. So if we're at 6,000 feet and commanded to descend at 4,000, but I'm flying manually, I could then change this to 4,000 and then put the autopilot on, and she'll go down to 4. Yeah, the heading thing's here, but to change the heading, you've got to be up here. So this is the heading bug, right? Which will tell the plane, like if I want it to fly north, I'm going to put it here. Right? Hold on. Because it hyper moves. It's suddenly like it'll move at the normal rate, like zooming in and out. And then it'll have this acceleration. I don't know why the sim does this. So, Von Doodle, explain to me, what is this doing? I mean, if a compass is supposed to be showing us correctly, why do we need this adjustment? Is this to fine-tune if it's in error? And if it's in error, how do we know if it's in error? Yeah, are we lining it up with this? So if I move it to there, is that now correct? We've got 270, 280, 290. So this is 270, so this is 260. Sorry. 280, 290, 275, sorry. And that's what this is set to. No, I know it's a compass, but I'm asking what this rotatory button is for. Why do we have it? Why does it need manually? Why does a compass need manually adjusting? Because normally a compass just works via magnetism. So I know this is, you know what I mean? I'm explaining it badly, but is it to calibrate it? Allow you to set some magnetic due to gyro drift. So are you saying that it's for switching between like true north and magnetic north, something like this? Okay. So is this always going to display the correct one? And then this has to be matched with this? Like, and how do I set true north and magnetic north? And my other question would be, when do you know which is the best one to use? Anyway, another time. Glide slope, localizer. It does it all. And then we've got the inbound course here. I just need to know how to do it. It needs the ILS frequency though. But can you put the ILS frequency in the nav here? Can you do that? Because we had it on autopilot, and you know, we had it set to 4,000 and it wasn't descending, and I think the reason it wasn't descending is because I had the altitude button on, which holds the plane at that altitude. And if I press it, how the hell do I see? It wasn't doing that before. It wasn't cancelling. So if I have it up here rather than telling it stick to the altitude that we're at, if I take it off, is it now obeying whatever this is going to show? Yeah. So I'm aligning it to this then. Where the hell? What's it pointing at? Okay, there it is. This would be nice if it was red. And again, it's not, you know, the actual where you need to see it. You're blinded by it. Oh, I've lost it now. This great big chunk of metal is in the way, so I can't see where the... So they should have put these lines up at the top. Unless you can see it from this angle. Or you can move this. Why would they block? This doesn't make any freaking sense to me. If you want to know where this marker is on the compass, you know, on these white marks, why would they block the white marks with this thing? I'm asking stupid questions. Because this doesn't make sense to me at all. Paint the white marks on the top, then they're not blocked. I don't know. Yeah, anyway. I'm sure there's reasons for it. Cup holder, unbelievable. Yeah, so there you go, guys. There's the brakes. There's the clock. A lot of these things are not clickable, but this plane will probably be getting updates at some point. Altimeter test. No, unclickable. But not everything clicks, but a lot of stuff does. None of these click. Oh, that steward call clicks, but these don't click. Trims are obviously going to work. You can't put the arm up. It's a rubbish compass. Yeah, 1967, man. Yeah, so this is a light. I think it would light up like the entire flight deck, as they would call it. But how do you switch that on? Then you've got your air here. It's nice flying because it's an old plane. So there you go, guys. There it is. The Fokker F27. For the money, it's not even an argument whether you should get it or not. If this is the kind of plane you want to fly, you know, or just challenge yourself to do something that's where the difficulty level is a bit higher than maybe your average turboprop, like the PC-12 or something, then yeah, this is it. EGCC. This is for the weather. There it is. But I can do that in the chat, in the YouTube chat with !META. It should bring up this exact same information. Yeah, Comanche. The thing is, I think, because I'm doing that USA flight, if I want to fly the Comanche without affecting the persistence of the plane that I flew on the first leg, I have to choose a plane with a different livery. You know, I have to choose, the Comanche has to have a different livery, and then the persistence is different for that plane. If I choose a red one, for example, the state that plane gets left in is that state. And if I go back to the livery that I flew the first USA flight on, it should remember the state that it was in. Yeah, the Comanche is brilliant. It's got all the oil checks, hasn't it, and everything. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'll have to get the Comanche off the ground again at some point. You've got your checklist here as well, by the way, if you don't want to go through and if you know where everything is, you can do it like this, you know. Well, I have to do it interactive for the first couple of times until I get hold of, you know, knowing where everything is. And then once you know where to check for all of this stuff, then you can just run through this. And yeah, it's got SimBrief. It loads up SimBrief into this. You've got your Navigraph charts, your live map, I guess. your ground control. I think they're just for display, aren't they? Yeah, it's just display items really. I don't know how many passengers this takes. Ah, this livery doesn't have a reversed tail. The KLM one does, so it's the KLM livery that needs fixing. Because this one is absolutely fine. Got no markings on it whatsoever. Do we know how much seating this is? TDI still doesn't auto-load SimBrief. Oh really? I use that PNS one though. That seems to work for me. Let me just ask AI. "60 passengers. Standard regional layouts typically accommodate 52 passengers." Yeah, so when I asked it about the Fokker, it actually typed in F asterisk asterisk asterisk. It thought I did something else. Stupid fucker. Right. Yeah, so these are not GSX things. These are just normal. I actually don't know whether GSX works with this, but I would be quite surprised if it does, but you never know. I haven't got it ticked in the thing anyway, so I would be very surprised if it works. But we need to get rid of these. Oh, hello. Oh, you silly artist. You don't know where to go, do you? You guys, you've got no idea what you're doing. Look at you, look at you. You
will not see passengers visually.
Oh dear. Oh, you've got it all wrong. Looks like we'll have to enable it for this plane in a future update maybe. No jetway docked. You will not see. Well, it got that right. It failed with that one. I don't think you need one of these though. Oh dear. No, GSX not working with this plane yet. Alright guys. Well, there you go. You went on a Fokker friendship. Oh yeah, well, that's one of the variants here in Iceland. See, now that would be cool to do. Get back up into like northern Alaska and into Iceland and stuff. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. We should do that one time. I'll have to get more acquainted with this plane though, but it is very nice. Okay, there you go guys. So the next stream will be, fingers crossed, Elite Dangerous. And I'll catch you then. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.